So the last time the ducks and the geese were attacked by coyotes, they put themselves into this pen, which was going to be a pen for goats, buck goats. But that didn't happen. I got laid off. Lost my job because of the pandemic. And I just went back to work after 2 years. So this is all I have left of the ducks and the geese. I have one gander left. And he's pretty protective of these ducks. So hopefully, so far nothing has tried to come in here into this pen. The one Muscovy duck, he only has, one of his wings has been partial. The last joint had been torn off by a coyote, and he survived. And he survived the last attack. So there's only, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 7 ducks total left out of all the ducks I had. So, and this little guy, he is very, very protective of all the ducks. And of course, he's noisy, but I like him. Him and this one hen have been pretty close. Also, I'm hoping he doesn't think he's a duck. You're not. You're a goose. So, and he's he was supposed to be a mix of a buff and a Toulouse, but he is a African Toulouse. You can see by the bump on his head that he's an African Toulouse, which is fine. He's good. He's friendly to me and talks to me, so which I enjoy him talking. And at night, you can hear him holler when I'm not sure what's coming around. I do know there's a area over part of the fence, the back fence there by the neighbors, where it looks like a dog or a coyote's dug under and been crawling under. So one could be coming under and walking around a pen, which I haven't seen any dog tracks around here. The cat, so he could be, letting us know that there's a kitty cat, one of our cats. I'm not sure what the cat's name is. We have Momo, and then we have this little guy here. And I think this is the one that the goose has been yelling about, is him. And so, but so far so good. Nothing's tried to dig under this cage or around it. Like I said, this was not for the ducks and geese. And you can see he's putting his head down towards the cat, threatening him. And I'm quite sure the cat is really, really afraid of it. As you can see, not. But maybe once I get back on my feet after losing my job, after working for a company for 5 years, and like I said, I just got another job working for the fabulous Walmart company here in Redmond, Oregon. Which is okay. I mean, it's a good job. And I'm doing maintenance. And I picked that job deliberately so I wouldn't have to, talk to customers. I'm hard of hearing. very hard of hearing. I'm deaf in one ear and just barely can hear out of the other ear. And I have a sign on my vest at work that says that I am hearing impaired and I read lips. And people still wear their masks and talk to me through their mask. I have to turn my head to the right so I can hear them, and I just barely get part of the conversation. I don't get the total conversation, so I'm having to kind of read between the lines per se. But yes, and this, and these, they have been laying eggs. I got one. I put it in the incubator along with the guinea eggs, which she didn't lay any today. I left 2 eggs in the nesting box from the old chicken pen. This year has been nothing but a year for predators. And a predator got in here and killed all the chickens that I had in here. And I'm not sure if it wasn't a marten. I didn't see any tracks of a, like it might have been a raccoon or a skunk. I didn't see any of those footprints in there. But you can see right here is where, right there is where it got in. And you can see that's not a very big space. And I mean, this log was even sitting up against it. So I'm not sure what it was that got in there. But it killed all my chickens that was in this pen. But the guinea's been laying in that chicken house. And I checked it twice today and no egg, but I left 2 eggs. Now there's only 1 egg in there, so I'm not sure if a squirrel got it, came in and took one. I do know that the ravens have been getting the duck eggs. I was able to pick up 1 duck egg yesterday, one of my days off from work, and put it in the incubator along with the guinea eggs. Now, I thought it was pretty early for the guinea to start laying. This is March. I believe it's the 11th of March. And you see, I didn't think that they laid until later. There's another one of my dummies, as you can see. Him. He works pretty good. Although the light keeps falling over, I've got to come out here with another clip and screw that clip in to where this light will stand up. It's not a very good light, but it works. It works to keep the light out here, but not very well. Like I say, it keeps falling down. It keeps falling down. But yeah. Anyway, I did hatch out last fall. I hatched out 5 chicks from my black Coochins, and believe it or not, I got all hens. So I gave a neighbor, or a friend of mine, not a neighbor, but a friend of mine that lives down the road a piece, another farm rancher, and I gave her a bunch of Coochin chicks. So she got more roosters than she wanted. So she told me I could come and get a rooster from her, which I'm going to do that as soon as I get that chicken pen fixed. I'm going to put small chicken wire all the way around it with rocks, all the way around with the chicken wire. I believe I'll bury the chicken wire. I have some dirt piles out here, which I'll just put the chicken wire down and put dirt on top of that, and then rocks on top of that to kind of deter anything from digging under. We have a sizable amount of rock around here. This is Crooked River Ranch, and it has a lot of volcanic rock. I have one video, I believe, on here all about the huge rock, volcanic rock that's here. You don't dig very far in this ground. You're lucky if you can dig far enough down to put posts in. So what I did here on this pin here was